Right. This is the place. You know what to do? You know what to do. Come on! Help me! Take his feet! Come on! Come on.
The thing was to find Gordon. There was more to this than just a bloke getting duffed up on a lonely road. Gordon was onto it. I knew that. This time he'll have to tell me what the setup is. In return for my piece of the puzzle.
Ah, come on. Easy, easy.
Well?
He's coming round.
It doesn't look like it. You must have hit him too hard.
Look, I dropped him, that's all.
He has to go back on time. That's the important thing. It's getting late.
Yes, it's late. I'd better be moving on.
Oh, not just now.
You heard the man.
Now, you mustn't forget our little arrangement. Do try to remember. Well, we'll have a little chat before you go.
Yes, I'd like that.
Right, bring him round. Use any means you like.
Right.
But I must have him wide awake.
We're ready for you. Jackal, Rog, all away.
Hang on a minute, nearly there.
Hey, you sure I'll be all right? What happens if he lets go?
He won't. You're all right, son. It's when you get stuck further down, that's when you have to worry. When they can't get a Neil Robertson stretcher through, that's real trouble.
Happened to you?
Once, not here. Westdale. Me and a mate. Bloody great abutment. Overhang. We tried to abseil and I slipped. He was up the rope like a greasy monkey. Left me down at the bottom. A twisted knee and one arm gone. Couldn't get up a rope. Helpless I was. Thought I'd done my spine in too. Just couldn't feel it. They had to take me out flat on my back. When they could get through, that is. Took 'em ages. They had to hammer through rock to make a path. No room for rock drills. Men with chisels, tapping. Me, waiting. On me back.
Come on then, send him up.
All right. Worst of it war, Bill had watch. I thought it was a day and a night before he got back with rescue boys. 2 hours, that's all. And I'd eaten 2 days' rations in the time. Just couldn't believe it.
You were okay?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Right, send him up, dead or alive.
Charming! Hey, wish me luck.
No need for it. Kid stuff, this is.
Well, glad it's not for real, though. Hate to have me life in his hands.
Gordon! It's me, Terry!
Not Noel. Not scared of you, mate. Like stink I wasn't. But that was the whole thing, wasn't it? To show the rest of those layabouts I was as good as they were. With or without a guide. I'd been down the pot with Alex. First few feet of the pot were easy enough. Just take it slow.
Now, that's the trouble underground. You see, everything looks the same, more or less. Easy to get lost. That's why we had blackboard out this morning. Not like rock climbing. Nice big landmarks. Now, that's staircase A. You'll remember that. Well, you should. It's where you came in. And that's the drop. Nobody goes down there. That's where the flooding goes on. Comes right over here some days. Due east, that is. Runs past old mine wax. Much too dangerous. Nobody meddles with disused shafts, especially when they're full of water, so mind you don't lose yourselves, eh? All right, lads, on you go.
Hello!
Blowed if I remember this bit. Didn't think I put on weight. Great echo chambers. Didn't know which way to turn. I kept pressing forward, trying to keep calm. Psychological, that's what Alex said. Mind over matter. 'Cause when you panic, your body expands and you get fatter. It's your mind that gets stuck every time.
Who's there? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Do you come here often?
Jacko,
What you doing here?
I've got to find Gordon.
What's the trouble? You take a wrong turning?
Heard you were in trouble, Jacko. Bitten by a vampire bat.
You're the one in trouble, matey. You're not allowed down the caves no more. You're meant to be up there, skipping through the tulips or something. Or did that prove too much for you?
You let me worry about that. I've got to speak to Gordon.
No chance, he's not here. Old Buckle's down there telling the lads creepy bedtime stories. He might know. Here, what's the matter? You get lost? You'll get lost. Oh, touchy. Oh, me knee.
Best thing is to leave it all neat and tidy, so it doesn't catch on the way up.
Oh, good blimey.
Not meant to be here. What are you doing here?
Not very clever, son. Have you any idea how many tunnels there are down this pot?
I made it, didn't I? I'm looking for Gordon, that's all.
Tired of living, are you? Looking for a nasty end, I'd say. You were mad. Stark raving mad. I thought Alex was being a bit hard on you, banning you the caves. But I think he should have sent you home on the first train. You're coming here bold as brass and... Where did you get that helmet?
Where's Gordon?
You were lucky Gordon's not about. He's gone to take Alex home to have a lie down. Seems he took a knock on the head trying to get you out of this pot yesterday. I can see why now. When we get back to centre, you'll see Gordon all right with me. Here, Terry, come here, lad. Come on, you. Hey, come back. You'll lose yourself. Every year, we get one. Maniac. Next thing, we'll be dredging mine works for him. Wouldn't be the first time.
Ah, Dr. Livingstone, I presume.
Get lost.
Here, what do you want Gordon for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Will you find your way back to the centre, all right? Oi, Terry, it's East North East. Terry!
What?
East North East.
Due south, you liar!
What I lie to you?
There. Now, we'll have a proper talk later on tonight. There's nothing at all to worry about, Mrs. Powell. Would you let the others know I'd like to have a word with them, please?
Yes, of course. Mr. Richards would like to have a word with you.
Oh, right. Come on.
Do you call that ready?
He's conscious.
You said he was going to be all right.
Oh, he will be, Mrs. Powell. He will be. He'll be as right as rain.
Stated flatly that his men are not prepared to accept the proposed increase of £3.50 a week. In an interview recorded earlier today,
A
Mr.
cup of
Palmer
tea,
said that the
please.
management offer had been almost
A cup of
unanimously
tea, please.
rejected by
yes,
the men,
of course.
and that, in his view, the offer itself was laughable. He said that his union was not concerned with the wage payments put forward by other unions, or with keeping up with the Joneses, as he put it. It was a matter of judging their claim entirely on its merits, and it was quite wrong to expect unions which had been moderate in their claims in the past to suffer under the same restraints as those which always and continually make exaggerated demands. From the trouble of British industry, we move across the Atlantic to another once thriving concern, now forced to cut back and limit its ambitions. The space industry in the United States, where the first of NASA's projects evolved to take the place of the now cancelled moon flights, is approaching its debut. In Houston, the dwindling army of scientists and
enjoying
technicians
it
still
here,
faithful to America's dream
Thank you,
of
yes.
planetary travel have been
So
working
you'll be
round the
staying
clock to
some
prepare the
time,
launching
then?
in 10
Staying?
days' time of the scheme.
No, I don't think
to
so.
replace those
I've got an
lonely journeys
appointment.
to the surface of the moon. The orbiting
Yes,
space
I'm late
laboratory,
already.
due to house a regularly
I'd best be
changing
going.
team of residents in space.
But I think I'll have a
The
cup
purpose
of tea
the
first,
orbiting
please.
laboratory is many-sided.
A cup
Not
of
only
tea,
designed
please.
as a window on outer space, but
It's
also
on
on the
its
Earth
way.
itself, where many aspects on terrestrial life, from cloud formation to the movement of the Earth's crust, will be submitted to the closest scrutiny.
They should submit their own hits
We
to
recorded
scrutiny, if you
this
ask me.
interview with a British scientist who has been in close contact with the orbiting laboratory project from the beginning, Dr. Andrew Jensen.
Very well, Dr. Jensen. Time to begin.
You're filthy. Precisely what have you been up to?
Looking for you.
I thought you were on a trek.
I thought you were down the pot.
That's my business. You should try that sometime. Put a bit of colour in your cheeks. Tone you up. Taking the long way round, aren't you? Supposed to meet you at the reference point in 3 hours, 22 minutes. Got your helicopter outside?
I saw Alex...
Alex is going to see the doctor.
He hasn't.
No, you're right, he hasn't. He's gone to see a lady friend. I said I'd cover up for him.
Did you believe him?
Nope.
Well, what do you reckon, then?
I can't say.
I saw Alex and another bloke kidnap somebody round about 12:30.
Kidnap? Whom? A rather important-looking chap. In a blue Zephyr 6.
I didn't mention a car.
No, but I did. I'm way ahead of you, son. Take my word for it.
What you doing?
Ringing the police. You go and get changed. I'll tell them we're on our way.
No need to change. I'm okay.
You're filthy and you're wet. There's no need to catch pneumonia to be a hero. You might as well live to enjoy it. Go and get changed.
Who's that? I think you've got the wrong number.
No. I want to speak to your boss. Right away. It's urgent. Fetch him. I don't care what he's doing.
Mind if I speak to him?
Not at all. Just coming. Come on, you go and get changed. We'll have you in hospital next. I'll tell them we're on our way. Yes, it is. That boy I was telling you about. Right. He saw something today that might interest you. I think he ought to see you. No, just you, nobody else. Right, be with you right away. Proper little James Bond, aren't we?
With a few more lessons. Well, seeing you're so well in with the local police, you could arrange it.
Don't believe me? What do you think this is, a ham sandwich?
Says Minister of Defence. Nothing about police.
What do you expect? 007, license to kill.
That card, it looked real. Oh, blimey, you've got to trust somebody, I thought.
Afraid of me? Come on. You could take me, couldn't you? Tough little lad like you.
Might be a fake. Maybe forgery's your game.
Okay. Going now, Terry. I'll be back later. And I shouldn't shoot your mouth off if I was you. No one will believe you.
Look, Gordon, I want some idea what this is about. I saw things that I could tell you. Well, fair's fair. Well?
Fair's fair, Terry. Now, you probably don't know this, but there's a research establishment near here. Ministry of Defence. Top-notch scientists. We believe one of them is in danger. Ah, we've known about Alex for a long time now. Uses his job here as a cover to watch the research unit.
That's it then. Yesterday, when Alex left me down the pot, the 2 hours...
You don't know the half of it, boy. There are tunnels that come out within sight of that establishment. That's what I found out. Now, to get there, you have to go down Wilmer Deep, below the flood line. And if you can make it through the tunnel...
That's right. He went down some sort of a chimney.
Of course he did. I'll show you on the blackboard. That's just old Buckle's idea of the pot. He ain't got a clue. That's the pot I know. Now, you take one of these, up you come. Pair of binoculars, blokes come and go, make a note of the time, set the ambush and...
But the ambush, it's all happened. You're too late.
How do you mean
Alex,
too late?
you could have ripped him in. Why didn't you?
Look, Mastermind, it's not Alex we're after. It's the big boys. Alex is just a lookout, that's all. They swallowed the bait now, and we know it. Thanks to you.
Well, I'll expect a knighthood then.
Not in that outfit, you won't. Come on, get changed. Otherwise, you'll be late for the palace.
Security. That's correct. Dr. Jensen left here at midday. Oh. Well, you'd better keep an eye out for him then. Let me know when he gets in. Security here. Jensen hasn't booked into the Claremont. Well, he's gone on his usual weekend hike. Oh, he should be back at the hotel by now. Evans is keeping an eye on him. I'll keep you posted.
I couldn't figure it. Whatever side Gordon was on, I knew one thing. He was no friend of Alex's. But I saw Alex do the kidnapping.
This isn't leading to the police station, is it?
As for Gordon, I didn't much fancy a dust-up with him, not until I had to. I knew one thing. All I had to do was sit tight.